Good morning, good evening, and good night. Of course, it depends in where in the world you are. I'm Diego Gomez, and today, guys, we're gonna be talking about something that happened a few hours ago. And I have some good news for immigrants that want to go legal into the United States territory. And what I'm talking about, I am talking about this. A few hours ago, US President Joe Biden on the last Wednesday revoked a measure that was active by his predecessor, ex-president Donald Trump, that banned the entry of some immigrants as they were taken like they were a risk for labor market, a risk for economy of the United States, including the ban for relatives of permanent residents of the United States and even for U.S. legal citizens. So President Joe Biden ordered the resumption of issuance of permanent residence cards that was suspended by his predecessor during the pandemic by Donald Trump, and that some lawyers affirmed that it was blocking most illegal immigration into the United States. So if you remember correctly, in last spring of 2020, Donald Trump suspended the issuance of permanent residence for immigrants, permanent residence cards, those so-called green cards, arguing that they need to protect the labor market of the United States that was hard hit during this coronavirus pandemic. So that was what Donald Trump said on 2020, and on December 31st of last year, Donald Trump extended those orders until the end of March, until the end of the next month, and then the Republican president had pointed out that immigrants represented a risk for the American labor market, for the economy of the United States, and prevent their entry into the U.S. territory by using the Proclamation 114. Now, this proclamation is now no longer available, is no longer in the U.S. laws because now Joe Biden had revoked that proclamation. Here I have the official press release that was public in the White House government site, in the website of the White House. And here I have with you the official press release that was written yesterday, and we're gonna take a look at it. Here it is, the official press release of the White House, and here it says, "Now therefore I, Joseph Biden Jr., President of the United States, by the authority vested in me by the Constitution of the laws of the United States of America." Here it says, "I therefore hereby proclaim the following. Section 1, Revocation, Proclamation 114, Section 1 of Proclamation 152, and Section 1 of Proclamation of 10131 are revoked." So this is revoked, and Joe Biden said that this was revoked here because does not advance the interests of the United States. And here it says that, to the contrary, it harms the United States, including by preventing certain family members of United States citizens and lawful permanent residents from joining their families here. Of course, here he talks about U.S. territory. It also harms industries in the United States that utilize talent from around the world, and it harms individuals who were selected to receive the opportunity to apply for, and those who have likewise received immigrant visas through the fiscal year 2020 the diversity visa lottery. So this is the argument of Joe Biden for revoking this proclamation: 114 proclamation, 152 proclamation, and 10 here is 10131. These are the argument of Joe Biden for revoking this proclamation, and this is very interesting because what Joe Biden says is that some people that apply for the visa lottery were very affected because this just prevent them to entry into the United States and trying to realize their dreams. So this is what Joe Biden said on last Wednesday, and it is very interesting because right now this doesn't mean, this is not a synonym, that now the U.S. embassies from around the world are going to be open, are going to be allowing to some people to try to get a visa for the first time. This does not mean that, but this could even benefit some U.S. embassies around the world. So when people go and try to uh, get a visa for the first time, this procedure is going to be quickly, it's going to be faster, and it's going to benefit to those people who don't have a visa and try to get it for the first time. So this is all I have for you for today. I hope that you enjoy it. I invite you to chat in the comment section and tell me what do you think about this news, good news for immigrants that are trying to go legal into the United States, for working, for trying to join to his relatives in the U.S., permanent residents, U.S. citizens, or that they want to apply for the lottery visa that U.S. have every year. Let's remember there are like almost 55,000 visas that are in the lottery visa during the whole 2020 year. So now they are going to be available to go and enter into the US territory. So I invite you also to follow me in my social media that is down here below. Facebook at Diego Gomez TV, Twitter and Instagram at Diego Reporter, Diego Reportero, and my YouTube channel. Subscribe and hit on the notification bell, Diego Gomez TV. This was all for today, and I invite you and see you in the next streaming. Goodbye.